Well, good morning, folks. Hey, we're outside. We're on site at my build, and there's a lot going on today. So we just got back from Summit Point and shot a video on the roof there because that's been a big for us. It's been a big focus getting the right type of roof, what we're looking for anyway, and what we can afford in our budget too plays a big factor into it. So anyway, we're on site here at Tia Maria. Let's do a quick weather check. Beautiful day today, breeze. Love this type of weather out here in the tropics. It's warm, but it's early in the morning still, so it's still cool in a sense, but you can tell it's definitely going to heat up. The clouds are blowing. I'm looking at my neighbor's house behind me, and they're actually putting the solar up on it, so maybe we'll sneak a peek over there. They got a lot of stuff going on with his cabinets and stuff here, but we'll head over to my build and see what's going on. Let's head on over. We're hoping that the actual build here that I heard the tile was delivered, so we're going to go out and check out what tile's been delivered on the site. We'll back up for a second here. Gotta wait for traffic here. Go through. Delivery van. We're the only two houses on this block right now, at least up to that curve there. So you can see right now that they're still working on the from the exterior. You can see that they're still working on the roof structure, and we're reduced to one welder because of the amount of amps that they draw on the current circuitry that they have in place. That's been put in by just a temporary construction electricity they give us. It's not the permanent one. So like I said, we're restricted. So either we're going to have to run a generator to get that second one, and the builder opted not to do that. Kind of cut down on the noise, but it puts a delay on this roof structure. Should have been done in 1 week. It looks like it's going to take approximately 3 now to get it done, but they're plugging away on it. You can see I have my tile delivery, and that's some of the bathroom that you're going to see there. Here's a color on the floor. None of this stuff is polished or the slick surface on it. I like that look, but it's from the experience we've had, it's too hard to keep up. I mean, every time the kids walk through it and they got dirt on it, and you got some of the bathroom tiles here. This is one of the deliveries that's come in. They still got some more to finish up here. We got some of our sinks that arrived on site. I see the tub and underneath here, and a couple of the water closets are here as well. See in the background that they're going ahead and mixing their concrete up here on the floor. They're cutting these columns here for my extension that's going to go outside the kitchen. That was an after add-on that will go out in this area over here. These are where they're going to go at here. So this is going to be an extension area that we hadn't utilized, but we are now. So we're going to put the storage area, the dirty kitchen, and the laundry area back here. And you can see above me that they're getting rid of that ugly concrete hollow block. You can see here's a good example of what it looks like in the different phases, with the concrete hollow block underneath the rough patch up there, and then the second coat is where they start to smooth it out. And then as you look at it inside here is that skim coat that they put on. This white texture here is the rough finish that goes above that coat there, and then they start working on. They actually start with the sanding on the second coat, and then they'll put the skim coat on, and then finish up some of that. Let's go outside and see if I can get you a better view. Stay out of these guys' way here. Put scaffolding in. I don't want to get in their way. It's lunchtime right now for them, or I should say their break time in the morning, first break. You can see that here's even a better example. You can see the ugly concrete hollow block, and you can see where they're actually attaching when they're applying that first coat onto it, or in this case, this would be the second coat. They put that rough patch, and then they put the second patch and start to smooth it, and then the third is the skim coat that goes onto it. So, and they're here, it's out here bending rebarb on their hand bender here. That's what they use for those column supports, and they have to do a lot of those. These guys do thousands of bends on a job site. And here's this side of the house that you can just see with just the scaffolding up that there's the ugly concrete hollow block that I always complain about still here. But it's a good example of to show you the finish process and how it works out here. Let's head upstairs to the second floor, see what it looks like. Trying to stay out of these guys' way here. Still got to decide on what I want to do on that front column. You can see the skim coat's been put on here, but it's still pretty rough, so it hasn't been sanded. And this has just got 2 coats on it in this room. But the exciting news is I'm really happy, man, that got the tiles been delivered. I actually was down yesterday and looked at found the color that I wanted. The material that I could afford. I went with a 0.6 as far as thickness goes. That's the thickest you can get that I'm aware of. And I'm going to have a double insulation put on the roof itself, along with my canopies. It should be a match. So you can see here the roof structure. And as we go into the master bedroom, you can still see that they're working on this section here. And like I said, they're limited to one welder over here, so they've reduced the crew. So in turn, that actually slows the build down. He's prepping some of the windows here. We are in the closet area, and the CR back here is about half done. You can see where the sanding on that skim coat to get it smooth, prepping it for a primer paint that they put on it. And you can really tell the difference here on the smoothness versus that second coat that goes down. And the second lanai out here. There's not much going on here with this. I want to get up on that, give you a shot of that, but he's occupying that ladder. What the structure looks like. I might just have to take my drone, fly it up there so I can have that for my records later on. I like to archive my video footage. You can see they're putting the actual solar up on my neighbor's build that I'm not having solar put on mine. I decided to stay away from it because I don't have that much exposure to the sunlight that my neighbor does because of all the trees that let me just turn the camera over here. You can see the trees in the background, how much of the sunlight I'll lose even up on here. So I'm in a boxed in area, which is going to limit, hey Rhea, it'll limit my ability to put the solar panels up here to get the needed sunlight. So you can see they're up there attaching that now. I think best bet would be just to fly my drone over there and give you a proper example of what it's going to be. So that's what's going on right now here. There's a lot. The front area here above the lanai, like I said, I had a look at it at some point, and that was a good example when I was over there to see whether I wanted a solid wall or the columns put up in here to open up that front section to give it a more view of what my house is. And that's the way I'm going to go on it. So let me go ahead and sign off right now and get that drone going up in the air. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks to everybody for all the support and the comments, and appreciate everything you guys have sending me and doing for me. So like I said, I'm glad that the vaccine is rolling out in the US. You guys stay safe, and we'll touch base with you later on. Take care.